Thank y'all for watching this live. Man, I got some really important information for y'all today, man. Y'all make sure y'all jump in. A lot of stuff that we are dealing with. I'm watching a lot of my friends, high school classmates, different people going through and dealing with a lot of stuff. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. One of the things we're gonna discuss this morning is if you ever notice why a lot of people are dying of cancer. You know, you look around, all your your church members and different ones, and people just dying of cancer, or you get that phone call, well, such and such got cancer, and stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and you sitting here and you just watching all of this stuff go on, with all these different people. And so one day I was like, it was bothering me. I'm like, man, I'm just watching so many people die of cancer. I'm like, is it the community that they live in with the air pollution, which a lot of that has contributed to a lot of that. But one of the things that we have to discuss, and you got a black doctor right over there in Atlanta, and you don't even have to go to Atlanta. What Dr. Collier said to me when I asked him the question, I said, why is it that all these black people dying of cancer? I'm talking people in their 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. Why all of these people dying of cancer? And he said, Ricky, it's simple. He said, it's vitamin D deficiency. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean, vitamin D deficiency? He said, man, that's why a lot of people are dying of cancer. And I said, so all they have to do is take vitamin D. He said, man, you need 5,000 international units of vitamin D every single day for the rest of your life. 5,000 international units of vitamin D. And this is one of the products that I use every single day. And this is Lipo Drops. All you have to do is go to lipodrops.com. And this is a black doctor, because sometimes when you go to the vitamin store, they're not even giving you the dosage, what's advertised on the bottle. And so even like, let me tell you something. I've been on this right here like for years, right? Teeny tiny, look how small that is. Teeny tiny gel cap. This has 5,000 international units of vitamin D every single day. Take this. And this is Dr. MJ Collier. All you have to do is go to lipodrops.com. That's lipodrops.com. I'm not getting paid for this. I just want to save lives because I'm just seeing so many people fight cancer. And let me say this right here. Boudreaux, Gail Boudreaux, Angela Smith. Let me say this right here. When I got COVID, I did not know that I had COVID. I've been taking this for the past 3 years before the pandemic. So when I did get COVID, I think I just thought I had a sinus infection. I took one Allegra. My sinus infection, whatever that I had going on, was gone. Come to find out, when May came, I took an antibodies test, and it was like, you have antibodies, you had COVID. I said, well, I haven't had no symptoms of COVID. I had no symptoms of coronavirus. Only thing I remember was back in February, I had a small sinus infection. He said, yeah, that's probably when you had it. You were asymptomatic. He said, you got a very strong immune system. And I got I don't ever get sick. I never in the bed with the flu. Haven't had the flu in years. Haven't had a cold. I had the sniffles like 2 days ago. I took one Allegra and a Claritin and one Mucinex, just one. A whole cold gone. I haven't had to take anything else. But this right here, keeping your immune system up, go to lipodrops.com. You can put that in your phone. If you put lipodrops.com and text that to somebody, you know the whole thing will blow up. So I take this right here every single day, right? And he also have lipoimmune. Get the whole package. So you got lipodrops.com, 5,000 international units of vitamin D, and this is lipoimmune, right? This has 68% zinc in there. So you got zinc in here, and you have you have elderberry and zinc. Elderberry and zinc in the lipoimmune. All right, Gail said I was vitamin deficient and started taking this exact bottle, and I haven't had a cold, and my D level has improved. She said, thank you, Ricky. Yes, that's right here, right here. Right here. See, you ain't finna be catching no cold. You're not finna be getting sick. And then this right here is your omega fish oil, right? This consists of 1,200 milligrams of fish oil, has 720 milligrams of omega-3, and this is really, really, really good for you. And this is like an anti-inflammatory. Anti-inflammatory. You know your ass wake up and your toe hurting for no damn reason, like comedian Big Sean say. You got to have these vitamins, and this is by a black doctor. Graduate of Morehouse College, Dr. MJ Collier. You can hear him almost every morning on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. But these three right here, your omega fish oil, 5,000 international units of vitamin D, and lipoimmune. This gonna give you your zinc, and your elderberry is in here. And you can go to lipodrops.com and order all of it. Then you got your probiotic. You know, so your gut health is your most important health. I'm not a fan of this, but I have to take it or whatever because it's gonna get your system moving or whatever, you know. So you just have to learn your body and figure out where you're at and when to take it and timing and all that kind of stuff, because it's gonna send you to the bathroom. But it's really, really good for you. So make sure you get your probiotic, and then you got ketogenic support. So you got Keto Max. So make sure you take this right here. Keto Max, man. It got a lot of good vitamins in there. Let me see, serving size, 1 veggie capsule. It has a lot of good stuff in there. So Dr. Collier can explain this, but I take them all. I feel great. I'm never sick. Whatever, you know, I'm sick mentally, but y'all already know that. But go to lipodrops.com. That's lipodrops.com, and take these doggone vitamins, man. Take them every single day. Go get you a pill, the 2-week Monday through Friday, the 2-week one. Keep it with you. Put it on your nightstand. We're a little older or whatever, but I promise you, man, all that being sick and having a head cold for a week, wake up and your shoulder hurt, your leg hurt. That's what the anti-inflammatory is for, or whatever, mixed with a good diet and exercise. Man, this right here, but this is the difference. You're going to pay now or you're going to pay later. And this is the difference between life and death. And see, the thing about it is, like my mom always say, you do better when you know better. A lot of people before us that they done rolled out of that church in the casket that died of cancer, they did not know that taking 5,000 international units of vitamin D every day, vitamin D kills cells that causes cancer. Whenever people get diagnosed with cancer, the first thing they do is give them a high dosage of vitamin D, number one. But vitamin D, preventing, that's what we're working on, taking preventive measures. So vitamin D kills cells that causes cancer. So 5,000 international units in one little teeny tiny gel cap of vitamin D every day, Sunday through Sunday for the rest of your life, will eat up decrease your chances of getting cancer. You know, and you have to go get regular checkups. But I'm telling y'all, this right here, and this lipoimmune, go to lipodrops.com. Lipodrops.com. Order these vitamins. Take them every day. Every day. Every day. You got your omega fish oil, your keto max, and you have your probiotic or whatever. Keep your system fresh. This is gut health. This is really, really, really good for you. So make sure you go to lipodrops.com. And I'm not getting paid for this. Ain't nothing going in my pocket. I just hate to see a lot of my friends whose family members suffering with cancer or whatever. Take this right now while y'all in y'all 30s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or whatever. When you get 70 and 60s and 70, you ain't got to be going through that stuff. You know, somebody just said my endocrinologist, if I pronounce that right, just told me to stop taking it every day because it raises calcium levels. My calcium was high. I take those as well. Yeah, I mean, you just make sure that it's okay with your doctor. Somebody said I take probiotic with dinner. But y'all make sure. I don't know if they have them in gummies, but I do know that they have them. I don't know. I don't think Dr. Collier have them in gummies, but they might have them in gummies. But they do have the drops also that go up under your tongue, as far as the vitamin D. But just make sure you check with your doctor. And like I checked with mine, and he recommended for me personally was 5,000 international units of vitamin D every day. And some of y'all might have to take a lower dosage or whatever, but just make sure if any of these, any vitamins that you take give you any issues, just make sure you get with your doctor. But just make sure you're taking something, you know, just in case you're not getting everything, you know, with the food you eat. Because black folks don't sit in the sun. So you get a lot of vitamin D from the sun. Black folks, we do not sit in the sun. So there I can see and understand the vitamin D deficiency. So share this video, go to lipodrops.com and be safe and have a blessed day.